Well, it's the next day. The sanding took a little bit longer than I thought. The batteries kept dying on me about like every 15 feet. We had 4 batteries and it took a couple hours to charge, so it actually took all day to do the sanding. So this morning we're gonna get started with cutting and framing up the stem walls.
All right, here we go. We're snapping the first chalk line.
Brenda has been working on cutting the 45-inch support beams for the stem wall, so she has all 5 of them cut. There's 7 beams on each 8-foot portion. So she's got that ready to go. Now Isaac and I just need to frame everything up. Well, good morning, guys. We finished up the other 3 walls or 5 walls that we had to do. So we got those all done. And we have that side done. So we're gonna be working on the 30-foot portion right here. And then behind me, we're gonna try to finish up and do the bump out here. So we'll see what we get done today. We got the inside walls done. You can see here. It kind of took a while. We got rained out the other night. We had a pretty good thunderstorm come in, just downpouring rain, so we had to stop, pack everything up. Today's been a nice cool day, so we got this finished. So now we're gonna work on the rebar. We're laying out the rebar. One goes at the bottom about 3 to 3.5 inches from the cement, and then at the top within 12 inches. So we're getting that laid out, and then we'll get those bent and put up. This is what it looks like so far. That right there is our man door for our crawl space, so we'll get that attached to the wall. It's the next morning and we need to finish the rebar. We ran out of rebar ties, so Brenda had to run into Home Depot, get some. But Isaac and I were gonna finish measuring and putting up the rebar and then tie it when she gets back. We just finished tying all the rebar. Brenda is QCing our work. Now we can start framing the inside walls and get those set up. Well, it's the end of the day. How do you think today went?
I think it went pretty well. It did take us all day, but we got all the rebar put around the perimeter of the house. And we've got half of one side of the half of the wall or whatever put up.
Yeah, let me flip you around and show you. All right, so this is the rebar. We got two layers of it, one at the bottom, which is about three inches off from the cement, the footer. And then, although this looks like it's not that far down, it's got to be within 12 inches of the top. And so we're measured and got to make sure that it's 12 inches. This is one of the 40-foot walls and 8 foot of the 30 wall that we got finished. And it looks pretty good. Got the rebar tied in there. And that's what it looks like. We will end up straightening the walls back out, leveling them. We kind of did that just to set stuff. And then I went in and used some Tapcon screws here at the bottom every couple feet to put in so it doesn't move from the pressure when we pour the concrete. And we had to build this man door so we can get in the crawl space and fix the rebar over that. Kind of doesn't look all that great, but it'll be functional once we get that concrete poured. But anyway, we'll catch you guys in the morning if the weather holds out. Isaac is finishing up the last screw in our wall here. All right, well, we just finished up. It's the end of the day. We finally got the inside wall done.
And it's after 6 o'clock right now.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Thank goodness it didn't thunderstorm. It was kind of windy, but the weather has been really good.
Yes.
So Isaac's doing his acrobats right there, climbing over, but we got this all done on the inside. And tomorrow, all we're going to do is just finish up bracing it, and then we're going to try to get some concrete ordered and get this thing poured. Well, we spent the day bracing the walls, putting on the forms. They're not secure yet, but we got them pounded into the ground. At least the stakes are pounded in. And then we're gonna come back and level the walls. You can see how it's kind of crooked right there. But we're gonna use the level, get those leveled tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will hold out. Yesterday we put in the anchor bolts and cut the beams here, ran a chalk line down and drilled the holes. So we got those installed. And then we also, just for safety measures, we put in a bracing here with tie wire just to go through to hold the OSB. We don't have it like really super tight so that this can expand so it doesn't snap the wire, but it'll still hold the wall in place. Hey guys, if you came over from Martin Johnson Off-Grid Living,
And Heather with 'Cause We Can Farms and Waking Up Country with Kimmy.
we really appreciate you stopping by the channel and giving us some encouragement. So thank you very much.
Thank you.